The Philippines, because of its archipelagic nature, is divided into different islands and is separated by bodies of water. And the most common of livelihood during pre-Hispanic times is fishing. The Philippine waters have been blessed with different species of marine life that for a lifetime has given sustenance to us. Since the Philippine diet includes fish and other edible marine food, a fisherman's job is vital. Fishing is considered an art, for different techniques and aspects are put into consideration for the job to be done. Time, weather, place, knowledge, style, and amount of luck are needed to catch a large number of fish to sell to the market. For the fishermen to begin, they prepare their nets, paddles, boats, and most especially themselves before sailing towards the open sea. The sea becomes their workplace, and their income is based on the day's catch. If their catch is more than the usual, this would feed their families for a day or two. There are different kinds of fishing methods. Likus, pangu, panglambay, pamukot, panglantak, and panginhas are some examples. Another is called gango, a fishing method involving catching fish from rocks.
Dagang klase na ay pamantak, na ay panglambay, pukot panglambay, na ay pamukot pangisda, gango, mga pare na nga itong gihimo karon, muna ay gango, likos, o pano, dagang klase. Kay sari na ay mangumot kinasod, o kanang mga nagbakasit, o gango na siya tawag ng wala. Pundok na siya sa mga bato kung asa nagpuyo ang mga isda. Dayon abot mga 2 ka buwan, abiso na siya nga. Dayon ana namin sa usa ka adlaw makahipos mi depende kung ubay-ubay among kuha, makahipos mi 3 nga sa 4 kada adlaw. Kung nagdunggo na mo na nagawad na rito sa mga isda, kuhaon na siya maka-income mi usahay talibo ka pun.
Here we see fishermen round the gango with their nets and removes the rocks underwater to catch the fish. 2 months is the usual time duration for gango to harvest, and this day was a coincidence, for it was the schedule for harvesting the gango. But that day was not productive as they thought it would be. The catch was small. Time progresses, and so is the need for the so-called improvement to cope with the economic development happening nationwide. With this, it has threatened the fishing industry just for these to push through. For a growing municipality with a limited land area to enter a state of continuous development, a reclamation project is one of the options to be done and puts the sea at risk. Dr. Edilia Medo, the Public Information Officer of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, further explains the requisites in applying a reclamation project.
Bayranan, ang project description, no? Location, technical description.
Other requirements for issuance of area clearance for proposed reclamation projects are project development plan, reclamation methodology, project timetable, preliminary geohazard assessment, clearances from concerned government agency, sketch plan, environment impact statement, engineering, geological, and geohazard assessment report, environment compliance certificate from Environmental Management Bureau before the issuance of area clearance. But it can be helped that some are not pleased due to their own personal reasons. For some of the fisher folks labeled as lefties, a reclamation project would threaten the livelihood of the fisher folks. For some fishermen, this could mean the undoing of their fishing business.
Daghan mang na okasyon ko sa na edukar pa sa dagat pa nang mong engineer, abogado, maestra yang anong di ko gusto nga ilang klimot dagat nga ang yapon daginot isda
para ako dili gitu na pagdulog kay pahit bunanggat mo migol kami trabaho mi din kaso kuha mi grato eskwela ba apply mi asal mi di dawaton din dayon na reclamation kahit yung tanah. Kung gila-gila lawson wala mo nahimong gipon. Eh di ta kapugong dayon din siya sila mong ilam ng gobyerno. Ta kapugong. Okay lang po, bahala nag mabunuhan ng panagatan okay ra ni. Basta ako di kung sugod ako lang.
These men, who have roamed the seas looking for a catch to feed their families, are anxious of the new development proposed by the government. Their fears are because of the little knowledge about the proposed reclamation project. The minds behind the project have a different side to this. According to them, this reclamation project promised a fruitful and productive Cordoba and that no harmful implications are expected. Cordova Mayor Adelino Sitoy had plans to address these problems that are the side effects of the municipality's development.
Increase its classification from originally it was a fourth class municipality. Now it's third one, but we are already qualified to become first class. We are the smallest municipality in terms of territory in the whole province of Cebu, and that is why we are dreaming of increasing our area, but only through reclamation. The reclamation project is somehow being interrupted or being opposed, but not by the majority of the fisher folks. The majority of the fisher folks are with us. Only a small portion of the so-called fisher folk in Cordoba is opposing, but I am questioning their credibility and also their motivation, because these people are usually found during every demonstration, wherever the demonstration takes place. They are there. So they are principally leftists.
The issue of environmental degradation was also put into question. The DENR is the agency appointed as the overseer for all affairs regarding these types of projects.
Sa tuwang law na to, sa Public Act 3571, hindi siya allowed no cutting of mangroves, absolutely no cutting of mangroves na siya. Yan, di sana siya, wala siya replacement sa so, isa tamo siya of tree cutting, special tree cutting, or earth balling permit sa mangroves. Kaya kung imong earth ball ang mangrove, i-transfer mo asa dapita, where else mo i-transfer. Bigyan po siya yung mabuhi o mais siya. Health condition. So, kung may mangroves, wala din siya. Ikaduha, aside from mangroves, pasiguro na yung mga corals, no, mga pituhan ng corals, muna siya yung forest, o siya o forest sa dagat. So muna yung murag diha mo po food ang mga small fishes. So ato pa nang istudyuhan na to kung how many hectares of corals which are in good condition, poor condition, excellent condition sa proposed na area. Ikatulo, unsa may studio ato sang tan-awon po, unsa may like kung kanang 1,500, unsa may how many kilos of fish mawagtang or something ana ba?
Well, we have to sacrifice somehow a little of our environment, but in return we have the progress which we are dreaming. Cebu City, for example, has grown because of reclamation projects. The original reclamation in Cebu City took place during the time of Don Sergio Osmeña, the second president of the Philippines, because the Magellan Cross was the shoreline during the time when Lapu-Lapu arrived, when Magellan arrived, and when Legazpi arrived. But Don Serio made a reclamation, and we took a reclamation project. That's why we are now at Pier 1, 2, 3. For those are reclaimed areas. The next reclamation project was undertaken by Serious Media, Serious Media III, and that is the 148 hectare area where the original SM is located. And the third reclamation project is in Mandawi, about 180 hectares Mandawi area, and the fourth one is RP.
So as to maintain a healthy balance between progress and conservation. This reclamation project, in partnership with SM Prime Holdings, brings a social responsibility of scholarship to the children of the fisher folk. These children are sent to the Cordova Public College with full tuition.
Nakaka-benepisyo naman nila. Kaya naman sila hihimong scholarship sa mga anak ug mananagat na sa CPC. Mo ginay unang gipakuan ni Mayor nga pasiuna-una samtang wala pa magsugod kay yun na gipakita gid nila ba kung sa sila ka sincere sa ilahang reclamation. Mo na karon nag-una sila kanang reclamation. Dayon reclamation kanang kuan scholarship. Buang na siya, nang pool gina siya. Waslay, ang ilang mabayaran lang anak, kanalang mga excess nila, project nila, mura nila ang bayaran. Pero sa ilahang mga kuan, ilang mga monthly, wala na siya. Apil na ang high school. Sa high school, di siya kayo kuan dako kay ang ipokus gyud mo na ni Mayor kana namang sa college para ba inig ang among ang amuan nga kung makagraduate na sila inig barog sa SM ato sila makatrabaho sad. Lugar waiting na lang daan ba ang ilang security na daan. Mo na amo ang purpose diha. Dayon adon na po'y assistance si Mayor ana kung adon na mga membro mga mananagat nga mamatay gahatag sa assistance. Mo na ikaduha. Katulo karon kanang amo ang PhilHealth sa mga membro sa mga mananagat. Ay PhilHealth nga bayaran gyud sa SM tanan the whole year para sa mga membro. Mo na agreement pa karon. Sa pagkakaroon mao pa lang na ang giplano. Kini PhilHealth so padong pa lang ni. Kay niagi pa matong tuig ta 2015 nya di mamusugot ang kuan PhilHealth kung kuan lang nang gusto sila whole year man gyud bayaran. So ipalaw po na muna sa SM. So ilan ang bayaran whole year? Muna lang plan.
Fishermen like Remigio Cañete and Genaro Baguio Jr. are amongst the fisher folk who benefited the scholarship offered by SM Prime Holdings. Edwin Nunez, whose son is a student in Cebu Normal University, explains that the joint venture is indeed a blessing.
Akong ikaingon kining pagtambok sa lupa na minsan ko tinawag na nagkat ko sa franchise ko na dito ko mga sa panagat kung magkakita panagat kaon tinawag me paskila pero dili ko paskila kalit sama din nila karon ang among akong anak paskila gid nako libre sa CPC kay itanyag man ang SM sila libre namo
Gastuan sa college. Gatinod gina siya nga di kini siya mulalis nga ang mga managat di maglisod ni sila og pa-eskwela sa mga bata. Ya, ko na siya akong ginahuna kanang mga bahina. Ako siya ginahuna nga ang mga managat matabangan gid siyang dapita. Daghan ang nakakuan sa scholarship sa college. O mo na siya ang akong ginahuna gid. Mao nga nisugod gid ko nga reclamation.
In conclusion, the municipality of Cordova promises a sustainable development if the reclamation project pushes through. This gives a promise that will benefit both sides that could lead to a better partnership for private corporations and their social responsibility projects, the government, and the citizens, especially the fisher folk.
Plenty of projects that will address the livelihood problem of the Cordova fisher folks. Because first we are giving out, we are extending loans to the fisher folk organizations. Each of these organizations have received 150,000 pesos assistance. in their to assist them in their projects. One organization in Camolinas Poblacion is receiving assistance from us for the acquisition of pump boats, including the engine. And these are even the fish vendors are obtaining loans from us without any interest.